are. We are in the marketplace at Pennsic. So if you ever wondered what it was like, here it is. All sorts of neat wares. Most of the merchants seem to be open. Although not all, but that's okay. They will be eventually. There's this neat shop here which has all sorts of wooden chests with interesting little insets to help you organize. Sorry, my device holder thinks it should rotate and it is wrong. Yep. All sorts of neat insets specifically for storing things. Fabric merchants, all sorts of wares. This is just one tiny spot, of course. There's a whole other side.
I'm Eleanor.
So yeah, it's not at its best yet because, as you see, people are still setting up. But there's still some empty spaces, which I can't for the life of me believe they'll be empty for long. So I think there are still people coming, no doubt. But if you've ever wondered what the marketplace is like, this is it. There's some real specialists. For instance, there's this archery supply place. Different sorts of clothing for sale. Sharp, pointy things. I like a shop that just tells you exactly what it's about. No prevarication. And here we have the barn, is now sort of a main store. This being a medievalist event, it means that there are shops with all sorts of sundry items in them. Not just, not necessarily 100% or even 20% historically accurate, but you do sort of have the range. Everywhere from fantasy LARP up to, museum replica. But also, what's nice here at Pennsic is that there are plenty of merchants. Excuse me, I'm going to reposition my hand. There are plenty of merchants who sell raw materials that you need for all of your medievalist recreation. So, for instance, up here we have a furrier. Well, we have a hide seller that sells all sorts of furs and hides. Really an absolutely wide variety. But there are really lovely places like this beautiful carpenter who makes just gorgeous pieces. I mean, look at the quality of the carving, the joinery. Yeah, I'll probably be going back there to buy one of those to add to my can't make this year. Here's the fur hides I was talking about. I do love petting fur hides. They even have reindeer, which, by the way, my Swedish friends tell me do not get reindeer hide because the first 2 years are fine and after that they start shedding like a demon. So here we have lapidaries, all sorts of circlets and coronets. Oh, thank you, sir. Just got a compliment on my garb. My ensemble, which it's kind of funny. I know that with this device I can actually do picture-in-picture sort of thing normally, but I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to do that while I'm doing this particular medium. Lovely. Oh, thank you. It's quite an exotic place from a Contessa's perspective, you might say. Now, this is the first day that the market's open. Technically, the beginning of the event. This time next week, this place will be teeming with humanity. Fabric vendor, different calibers of linen, some very fine linens indeed, some wools. Cabbage. fabric cabbage, not real cabbage. Again, some empty stalls, which tells me that not everyone is here and open yet. Certainly not everyone is open. Pottery place over there. You want to see this sort of pottery. Really? Sorry about that. Sometimes my device gets its own ideas about what should happen. King Saxons. Oh, some very nice Turkish pottery over there. Look at those beautiful pieces. I've been to Turkey. I have seen that pottery in the original shops where they're made.
Really? Am I moving? I'm moving. You tell me. You tell me.
Like I said, some very exotic wares, indeed. And I might do another live stream when everything is all set up. Ooh, there's some nice pilgrim pouches, though. Might have to get one of those. You can never have too many things to carry things, as it were. I don't think I saw Revival Clothing. They're one of the merchants who actually provides generally historically authentic clothing, at any rate. Axes. Those who love knives and whatnot. Over here is Historic Glassworks, and their shop is amazing. They do glass blowing, and they do some of it right here. And yeah, they've got really stunning pieces. I can highly recommend shopping at them online if you can't come here and do it, because they are true artistes. Ugh, why are you like this? Yeah, true artistes, as I said. Really gorgeous reproductions. Yep. Feed the Ravens, really top quality early period wares. So first millennium sort of thing. Massive ice truck to feed the needs of the larders that are to be found here. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, no, the weather's perfect. I mean, really, it doesn't get more perfect than it's been here. Temperatures are today in Fahrenheit 73 with a beautiful breeze, not too humid. Yesterday was the same. Tomorrow will be the same. Beeswax, you never know when you're going to need beeswax. Cast items.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Yeah, so not all the shops are open yet. So I might do another stream once everyone is open. But you know, it's always nice to have a chance to come and spend money. This one will. Although I'm rather picky in where I spend my money, so only a few shops that really interest me personally. But I always have room for pottery. Some of these pieces are really nice. Yeah. Ooh, a curfew. Nice.
Okay, I was going to say I should use the shoes and like padding around the
Okay, well, this has just been. Yeah, right? Yeah, like I said, not everyone is open yet. Hopefully, well, I'm confident more shops will open as the days progress. Auntie Arwen's Spices is over here now. Interesting. Okay. Well, I was out with some companions. I should go and locate them, I suppose. They probably wonder whither I wandered. This is a 2-week event. I will be here for the full 2 weeks. Some people only come for 1 week. It's not my screen rotation, it's the phone device. It's, yeah. Unfortunately, the stick I'm using isn't the best stick. It's the only one I have, and it rotates on its own. So it's not my screen rotating; it's the stick rotating, literally rotating my camera. It's very sensitive. My good gimbal died, unfortunately. So this is the only one I have, and holding the phone in my hand is not an option for any length of time. So this is the only option we have, sadly. Yeah. Anyway, this was just a little quick tour, walk around. Are there any questions before we part ways? I just wanted to give you all a peek at the part of this. Is not entirely, this is only a third of the marketplace here, actually. There is quite a bit much more on the other side, as it were, of the road. Yeah. Oh, and YouTube doesn't let me decide, it won't let me choose landscape mode, unfortunately. If I put the camera in landscape mode, it gets very grumpy. So as much as I would love to stream in landscape mode, it doesn't allow for that if I'm using my wax tablet, my small wax tablet, as it were. Okay, everyone. Well, this has, for those of you just joining, I apologize, but this was just going to be a short live stream. I just wanted to give people a peek to see get a taste of what it's sort of like, but there's so much more, and not everything is open yet. So I hope to chat with you all later or see you all later. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice afternoon, everyone.